Just Peter.
Okay.
Sorry, Donna was talking to moments and people here. Good evening. Good happy Thursday. Hope everyone is doing good. Sue, I see you. I'm not seeing all my comments again. I don't know why that happens. Um, there, of course, is Donna, Ken, and Carla. Don and Scotty Seafoam Blanket. Hello. Hey, Kevin. How are you? Do you guys like your new spot? There's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. How's the weather in Texas? Looks like it's going to be getting really hot again. Miss Sue saying hi to everybody. There's Doyle. Hi, Doyle. Kevin, Don, Donna, Scotty, and Jennifer. Okay, there's William. Hi, William. How are you? Hope everybody's doing good. I see Miss Summer. Hey, how you doing? Is Peter at work? More than likely. There's Carol. Hi, Carol. Nice to have you. I saw earlier before I started, I saw Tracy Grisham on here. So, hi, Tracy. I haven't seen you in a while. Want to make sure to say hello to you. Um, there's Kate. Hi, Kate. 105 tomorrow. It's supposed to be 97 here, which is plenty hot enough for me. So I'm sorry. That's pretty darn hot. It's a bit small but free with full hookups. That's good right there. That's like gold. I saw it was right on a corner too. I hope you're not having a lot of traffic driving by you. That can kind of get annoying. A good looking camper and pick up behind you. Yes, that's Donna's Miss Dixie, her new Oliver. For those of you that haven't seen it, she did put out a little tour video on her channel, Smitty and Junebug. So if you haven't seen it, you should go look. Do y'all want me to wake her up? Well, the question is, do you want to wake her up? That would be the real question. So yeah, if you think you want to wake her up, go right ahead. Hi, Mobile Tech. How are you? That was such a beautiful place you were in the other day. I really like that scenery. There's Peter at work again. And Melody made it. Hey, Melody. She wasn't sure she was going to be able to make it this evening. They've had a busy travel day and went to Acadia and back home to take care of Milo. And then, have you already gone out to dinner? They were going to go out and meet some friends for dinner. So, kind of a busy evening. So, we're glad to have you here. Thank you for coming. If you can sleep through Dawn snoring, I'm good. I haven't ever actually heard her snore, but I'm sure she does. Uh, I'll I'll believe you there for sure. Temps in the 60s. Oh my goodness. Look, Mobile Tech says to wake her up, Kevin. Hmm. Yes, I'm jealous of them too, being up there in Maine. Very pretty part of the Eastern Sierras. Yeah, I would love to spend some time there. How much is the gas around that area, Mobile Tech? Oh, you got here yesterday. You got there yesterday. Cool. Well, Donna and her husband spent some time last year in Maine, and they really enjoyed it. I have never been there yet. It's one of the places on my bucket list. So hopefully in the next year or two, I'll be able to go see Maine. Go on, Kevin Bogue the Bear. Hey, Henry and Leanne. Nice to have you guys. And Ken and Carla, if I didn't already say your name, I know you're on here. So hi. Um, got a nice text from Ken the other day, and he's got three 30 amp hookups just waiting for us to get there. So I'm really excited about that. Really anxious to see you guys and spend some time there with y'all. So our next spot is going to be Mark Twain Lake, which is only about an hour and a half from you guys. So that'll be a short little drive for us after we leave Mark Twain Lake. So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm looking forward to spending some time with my son um, over in Mark Twain Lake and showing Donna the sights around there. So hopefully she'll have a lot of fun seeing everything. We shall see. Go to Schoodic Peninsula. I've heard so much about Schoodic and watched your videos when you guys were there last year. It's really a beautiful area. And not quite as touristy, is it?
No, it's quieter side.
Yeah. So might be very nice to go see. Welding and Peter and Mobile Tech. 88. Oh, nice. They're at home in Nevada. That's pretty good weather for you guys. We are for sure, Smitty and Jimbo. Here for a month. Oh, how nice. Very nice. I could record it if you want. Well, I mean, she can watch it on YouTube later on too. Oh, you mean recorder snoring?
Oh.
She really would not like that at all, Kevin. Oh my gosh. We did. We just posted it on Facebook. Oh, cool. Here in my little town, the gas is $4.25 in Bridgeport, where I was yesterday, which is California, $6.25, $2 more. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm avoiding California because it's just far too expensive for the gas. Have surpassed the $5 a gallon again in California. Never fun, never fun. I was kind of hoping that the prices would hold through election, but they're probably going to go up for a while and then come back down again. Oh, you had to reboot, William? Well, my signal strength here is pretty slow, so don't be surprised if I kind of cut in and out tonight. I'm sorry if that happens, but it's a good possibility. Better Seafood is in Ellsworth. Where's Ellsworth?
In Maine.
Yeah, but where?
It's north of Acadia.
Okay.
Plus, they have that cheesecake place there that was telling you about, that Momo's Cheesecake.
Yeah, Momo's Cheesecake. Kevin Lou didn't believe that he snored, and I finally recorded him. That was about 5 years ago. Oh, it's funny. Well, I know I snore. On occasion, I wake myself up. So I'm very much aware. When you guys visit here, we just drive there and rent a boat and fish and have fun. It's that close. Or you can camp there for a while if you want. We can all camp there. Sounds good. Sounds really good. There's parts of California that I really do want to see, like the redwood forest. That's my big draw to go to California. I wouldn't mind going back to see Big Bear. My first husband and I, he was stationed at Norton Air Force Base. They're in San Bernardino, and we used to go up to Big Bear Lake and just recreate. And that was a lot of fun. Beautiful area. I loved it there. Diesel's up to $4.25 in Western Michigan. I'm not doubting that one little bit. I'm telling you, I see gas prices. It's like what?
$3.79.
$3.79 for gasoline here. So, and it was like $3.59 a couple of weeks ago. So it's gone up 20 cents a gallon. It's crazy. Gas is $3.19 near me. Oh wow, that's a good price. Well, maybe I just need to go to Texas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. $3.99 here. Okay. Getting that almost at that $4 mark. I filled up yesterday with my open roads. $3.90. Not bad. Not bad. A little bit of a savings anyway. I'm paying 3 cents a mile. 3 cents a mile for gas.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Okay. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Your dog snores. So does Ziggy. He snores quite a bit.
Does he snore?
Yeah. Get blamed for it in campgrounds, and they tell me I snore, and I say, no, that's my dog. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a lot of people. But even Kevin, Dawn has heard Ziggy snore. So
electric vehicle. That was the.
Oh, the electric vehicle. Gotcha.
Now we know.
But can't pull a trailer or go cross country without recharging. Yeah. So so you have to stop somewhere where they got one of those Tesla plugs, I guess, to plug in. You were stationed at Norton? Got discharged from there. We went from Norton Air Force Base to Lodges Field in the Azores. So, but I liked it there in San Bernardino. I had a lot of fun there. Of course, I was much younger at the time, too. I liked Riverside, too. Hi, Lucretia. Saying hey to everyone. How are you doing today? Napa Valley. Beautiful to see. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. As long as I could do it reasonably priced. Yes, you need to go visit Poodle Professor. When it cools down a little bit, though. It's too hot down there now, and we got another big old hot airstream coming through again that's going to hit you guys. This weather is crazy this year. I just don't know what to think about it. And they got all those fires in Hawaii. They've lost quite a few people. It's really sad. So there's probably going to be more wildfires later on. I guess I haven't heard anything in quite a while, so I guess all the smoke from the Canadian fires has dissipated. Are you all still experiencing it, Kevin? Electric vehicle, Donna. The heat is oppressive. Yep. Diesel $4.19 to $4.29 there in Maine. So about the same as what Kevin's experiencing in Michigan. We got gas in St. Louis. It was $3.69 a gallon. Were you guys just shopping in St. Louis or doctor's appointments or maybe discharged from Guam? All right, William. I've been visit Texas in the summer. I went to basic training at Lackland. Yeah. Then you are well aware. So Lucretia just subscribed to your channel.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
A sauna in the summer for sure. Thoughts and prayers for the people of Maui. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Lucretia, for the reminder, everybody. If you would give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Did you get your hitch ordered? Getting a new hitch for your trailer? I thought you did some hitch work already. Guess I'm behind on the news. Taking the Siesta trailer camping again for a little 5-day trip soon. Oh yeah, you were going to be doing a live every day in the middle of the Sierras. I can't wait to see that for sure. Well, we're not seeing Kim and Daryl on here, so I really kind of hate to say it, but Kim needs some prayers from everyone. Just let me say it that way. Just make sure to remember her in your prayers. Saw that one. We're only 17 miles from there. Here in Illinois, it's 3. Oh, so you just went over there to get some gas. Yeah, the situation is very, very sad. Wow, starting Sunday. Well, the next 2 days are really hot here, 97 and then 91. And then it rains and it cools down. So not quite as hot as what you guys are experiencing there in Oregon or down in Texas. So I'll be praying for you guys to stay cool and that your air conditioner keeps running because that's a big thing. I've been Ken, yes, I got a Hensley hitch. Oh, very nice. Hey, a quiet listener. Hello. How are you tonight? Glad you could pop in. Very nice to see you. Just got a new bathroom sink shower faucet for the camper. Now I have to change into a shapeshifter so I can crawl under and replace. Well, shape shifting, let me tell you what I've been dealing with. I have in the back corner, y'all know that Airstream corners are kind of rounded, curved. Well, in my very back corner is my kitchen, and I have a corner counter back there, and underneath that counter is a shelf, and the shelf started falling down. It also has like about a 6-inch piece that kind of wraps around the shelf to keep things from falling down over the wall. And that piece had totally flopped down. So I had to try to find a way to get in underneath there and secure the shelf. And it's not very easy because if you've seen pictures of the back of my trailer, that's the only way I can access that area. And that is only about 1.5 feet wide by maybe 8 inches tall. So I had to try to build a little support and then crawl as much as I could through the hole in the back and use my cheater bar to get my little support and try to get it up underneath that shelf. And hopefully it's going to hold for a while. We'll see. I don't know. And if not, I don't know what consequences will be. That shelf may just end up coming down and not be useful at all. So I'll just have to see what happens. Their basic in San Antonio in July and August wasn't that bad. Wow. Of course, being from Deming, you were used to it. Yeah. Wow. So you went through basic there too. Pretty incredible. Yes. Everyone, I've talked to Victoria many times on other channels, and she comes in every now and then. So please welcome Victoria to the chat. Thank you, Dawn. Absolutely. Gas is $4.29 in Eugene. That's a little more expensive than what we're paying. Hitchon, Ken said to give him a call and he would come help. Very nice. Swamp Cooler's been doing great. That's good. That's nice how you guys are close enough you can help each other out like that. Kevin to the rescue, Shirley. Well, Kevin's in Michigan right now, and I'm in Missouri, so we're not going to be together for at least a couple more weeks. So I'm just trying to make do and do the best that I can for the time being. So we shall see. I'll send you some pictures, Mobile Tech. Maybe you've got some ideas for me. Yes, she does have a unique channel. So you guys could check her out if you would. That's when you went in August and September too. Is a great friend. Very nice, William. She's a very, very sweet lady. Okay, Mobile Tech, I will. I'll shoot you some pictures and see what your suggestions are. So, anyway, other than that, things have been going pretty good. Soft start on it for me. Um, and I haven't had, knock on some wood somewhere. I've been very fortunate this summer with it running and haven't experienced problems with it like I have in the past. So the soft start really has helped a great deal. Thank you once again, Kevin. Yeah, round corners, fun to deal with. Yeah. Um, and today, I took the sheets off the bed and went in town and washed them. And then, of course, I had to make the bed in that round corner front bed. It's just, if y'all haven't ever seen my video of how I make my bed, you need to go watch it because it's enlightening and hilarious. It's in my how-to playlist. So go check it out. It's worth a good chuckle. That's all I can say. So, but the laundromat here is pretty nice, reasonably priced. The dryers work excellent. You probably 2 or 3 quarters is enough to dry almost anything. I did pillows today, and they were done like in 12 minutes. So very hot dryers, and I even had them on a medium setting, and they work really well. And the washers have been very good as well. And just normal prices like you would find at any laundromat. So I've been very happy with that. Clinton's a small little town. There's 9,008 people here, according to the sign, and it's got a fair amount of stores. Um, Walmart's here. There's a Westlake, Ace Hardware. There's a Tractor Supply, but neither of them fill propane. So I'll do that when I get to Monroe City to Martin Lake because I know exactly where I can go get my propane filled there, which is nice. And I have one tank that's got 19% left in it, but my other tank is full. So I'll have plenty to last me and don't have to really worry about that. Um, but it's just one of those things you're always looking in advance to try to find, okay, where am I going to do this, where am I going to do that. We will leave here Tuesday or Wednesday, and head to Mark Twain Lake. They have a really nice dump station here at this Corps of Engineer Park, and so we'll get our tanks good and clean and flushed before we leave, um, and then head on down the road. It's about a 3-hour drive for us, so uh, it'll take us a little longer this trip. He is a jack of all trades, very much so. Why I sleep in sleeping bags. Yeah, I wish I could, but sleeping bags are just too hot in the summertime. I couldn't do that. And I don't know. My dad, my brother, and I live with my grandparents, and she was very strict on. She was a LPN, and so she was very strict on bed making and how to do it properly, and everything had to be tucked in, and that's how I grew up, and that's how I learned to sleep in a bed, and that's what I have to have now. I'm not one of those people that likes sheets and blankets all loose. I don't much stick my foot out under the cover, except when I'm really hot, um, and I pretty much stay covered up. I've got the thermostat set at 70 at night just to keep me from sweating because of the mattress. With foam mattresses, they get really hot at night. I tried it at 73, and the temperature is okay, but if I lay on my back all night, I would wake up in a puddle of sweat. So I've had to turn the thermostat down low enough that I don't sweat at night. So always find sharp corners when I remove the water pump to replace the pressure switch. If there is something sharp, I will find. Yes, exactly. Very true. You're so welcome, Victoria. We're glad you were able to stop in tonight. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, William. Normally costs to do laundry as a full timer in a month. Um, it just kind of depends on what I have to wash. Um, I spend anywhere from $20 to $30 when I go with like a couple of loads of clothes, a load of towels, sheets, and the rugs. I have runners on my floor, and I'll usually take them and wash them too. So I've spent as much as $30 to do laundry for a couple of weeks. So it just depends. I've spent as little as $12. So it just depends on the location and what kind of washers. Sometimes we hit nice Corps of Engineer parks that have washers and dryers for like $1.50 a load to wash and $1.50 to dry. And that's always nice. So it just kind of depends. Let's see. Hey, there's Roy and Becky. Hi, guys. Howdy, howdy. Glad to see you here tonight. How's the weather in Quartzsite, Roy? Um, and Becky's in Indiana still. She'll be there until sometime in September, I think. Then one of the mods could get the bed making link and drop it. That would be nice. That would be nice. So Sue, if you could do that from my channel, that would be incredible. If you could just go to my playlist and look for in the how-to playlist, um, and it's I think how I make my bed in my Airstream, something like that. Yes, let's learn about foam mattresses. They get very hot, especially. I bet. Uh, what's the temperature there today? Everybody's saying hi to Roy and Becky. Quietly listen a lot. See, hence the name, quiet listener. You said 104.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, finally
to
cooled off.
104.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 110, 120.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And once he told me it was 130 at the LTVA office. That's just, woo, more than I could tolerate. Saying hello to Bob and Sue. Bob and Sue are such funny people. I enjoy their Monday evening chat a lot. They do a Saturday, I think it's morning. Bob does some driving simulator videos, live chat. And it's fun sometimes. It's not something I'm really into, but I do enjoy the Monday evening chats. I always have. So thanks, Shirley. You're welcome. I enjoy you guys a lot. I get a good big kick out of your chats. I'm listening to the cicadas. They're starting up in the trees tonight. And the sun has gone down almost to where I don't see it over my truck now. So it's getting, the lighting is getting a little bit better for me. Snowbirds trickling in already.
Wow, that's early.
Wow. I mean, it's not even September yet. Where are these snowbirds coming from? Are they from Canada? I don't get that. Don made the bed for you. Oh, that one is Hillsborough County. Lower Hillsborough County. That one's funny. But it doesn't show all of how to make my bed. So that one's hilarious. So that one for Lower Hillsborough is probably in the boondocking playlist. Check there and see. I think they're grabbing the prime spots is why they're coming in now. Wow. So what do you consider the prime spot, Troy? I would be interested to know that. I like that cul-de-sac that you guys were in that first year that I met you guys out there. That was a nice area. I liked that. I enjoyed that. And I liked being kind of back away from the dump station, kind of back in that area, about 2 or 3 washes. Funniest how-to video I've seen is Desert Deb assembling a shower tent. I'll have to go find her channel and watch that. I know. It's insane, Jennifer. I can't understand why they would come there yet. I mean, I don't even like to go out there until at least November because it's still pretty warm. But to each his own, I guess. I don't know. I'll tell you something funny about a shower tent assembly. When I had my teardrop, I had a shower tent, and I tried to find one that I thought I could easily assemble by myself, but I still, being short, had to use a little stool to step up on to connect the parts at the top and to get the little rain fly over it. Until I watched Adventure Van Man. I don't know if any of you guys watch his channel.
Brian?
Yeah, Brian. And he had one just like it. And he put it together one time on a video laying down. And I was like, well, why have I been doing this way all this time? So that's how I learned how to put up a tent. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I can't either. Traveling Robert trying to put up a tent. Really?
He was doing like a product review. Trying to put up a tent. And it was obvious he didn't know how.
Yeah. The ones that I like to watch are the ones that are trying to put up a clam by themselves.
They're always inside out.
Yeah. Yeah. Don and Kevin know about the inside out dilemma. So yeah, it's kind of funny to watch. It's one of her live streams. Okay, I'll look for it. The cul-de-sac would qualify. Yeah, so would the spot. Any secluded area too. Yeah. And La Posa South. Which side of the road do you guys think is best? The side with the dump or the other side? Well, we always, going in and the dump is on the right. We always went past. You would go past the dump, past the volunteer um, encampment, and then turn right and cross over about 2 or 3 washes, and then camp back in there. And it was pretty nice. Victoria, it's the humidity. Yeah. Oh, good. You found it. Dawn making the bed. That's hilarious too. Oh. Evidently, Sue really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
We can talk about it because Dawn's not
Yes, we can.
watching.
We sure can.
Oh. I'll make you bed and post it in the comments. Too funny. Dawn is a contortionist. She is. She is. Did you find the one of me doing it? It's really kind of hilarious too. It's a little longer, but it shows everything that goes into making that bed. The dump side back in one of the corners of the LTVA. Yes, yes, absolutely. Robert, you saw one with Robert. I'm sure that's true. More vegetation on the other side for critters and mice to hide in. Yeah, and to have around me. So we'll see. So who knows? I don't know. I'm still going to kind of wait and see what they're thinking this El Nino is going to be doing. I'm not sure if Arizona is in the cards for this coming winter.
So what does El Nino mean? Does it mean more windy, or what would the...
I don't think it's more windy, but I think it's more rain.
More rain. Okay.
So I just don't know what the weather's going to be like yet. I know where that is. I just wasn't sure if there was a better place. Yeah, it's just kind of like you have to find a spot where there's not a lot of people and something that looks good to you. I said put the link in of you making your bed, Charlotte. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. How was the Pop-Tart? I missed something. 9 drops of rain last night. Yeah, that's about what you get there, for sure. Not always a lot of rain. So you had a good Pop-Tart, huh? I missed a joke here. You must have had something on your live today, which I didn't get to see because I was doing laundry. So, sorry. But anyway. And I still need to, I've been doing my laundry in kind of sections, I guess you would call it. I did clothes a couple of days ago, and then today I did all my bed sheets and pillowcases and stuff like that. But I still haven't done my rugs, and I want to get those done before we leave here. But I thought I'd wait until a day or two before we actually leave, before I wash my rugs. So that's kind of the plan with that. And other than that, other than fighting flies, the flies have been kind of bad here. Mm-hmm. And I had a whole bunch of those little, I don't know whether they're like fruit flies or sewer flies or what, but I had a whole bunch of them on the ground about 6 or 7 feet out from the trailer. They were just kind of swarming, that I just got some fly spray and sprayed them, and I think I got most of them. But still every now and then one will pop in the trailer when you open the door. So I've been kind of battling flies. And my sister gave me some of those fly strips. The only problem with that is in my trailer, there's no real good place to hang it because everywhere that's tall enough, even with me, with it, pulled down, I would hit and get my hair in it. Or there's a door or a cabinet that needs to be opened that would catch it. And it's just not even practical to use it. So I don't know what the answer is there. I eat Pop-Tarts in the morning now instead of oatmeal so I don't heat the rig up. Oh, nice, nice. That's a good way to do it. So, what were you boiling the water on the stove for your oatmeal? I guess with solar, maybe you don't have enough solar to do a microwave, probably. Awesome, Roy. I love strawberry, no icing. No icing, sacrilege.
Is it like strawberry without icing?
Yeah.
No, that's sacrilege.
We're talking about Adventure Van Man. What was he talking about?
Oh, his name is Brian.
Yes, his name is Brian.
Yeah.
That's Adventure Van Man. He's I like him. He is very down to earth and peaceful.
No drama.
Yeah, no drama on his channel. Just a very nice man. Really know this last week, but I haven't watched it yet.
It was alive, wasn't it? I think it was alive.
Maybe it was alive because it was like 2 hours and something. And I was like, whoa, I don't have time for that right now. But yeah, he had taken kind of a vacation away from YouTube for a while. So I bet. Yeah. Well, so evidently she was on the live stream with him. I hope. She really kind of hesitated being on the videos when they first started dating each other. You now have Hobbs the dog too. Oh, cool. Well, I got to go back and watch that.
Yeah, Kelly lost her mom recently.
Did she?
And when that happened, they inherited Hobbs. So.
Well, I'm evidently very far behind. Wiseacres was mowed today. Yay! Very cool. He's cute too. What kind of dog is Hobbs?
I think he's a schnauzer. Maybe see a schnauzer.
Oh, like Rambo. 2 30-amp RV plugs ready to go. Oh, I was thinking you said 3. Mother just died. Selling out the stuff. Yeah, that takes a while. So was Camp Phelps. All right. You guys have been busy mowing grass. They actually mowed here today, except they didn't mow ours. Did you notice that?
They mowed on the other side of mine.
Yeah, but they didn't mow in between us. And I think it has to do with this place is riddled with sticks and branches from a past storm that they had. We actually had to clean branches out of our campsite before we could even really park. It's kind of crazy. So I think they're waiting for us to leave before they mow this area so they don't throw a stick through a window or something. Did you pile the clippings on top of the middle pile? You can have some good compost going on that way. Oh, an electric kettle. Good. That's good. Was built before microwaves, but ever put in these. Use an induction burner for soups. Nice. That's very nice. So minimal heat. That's good. There are 3. Okay, I thought that's what y'all said. Cook outside when it's warm. It's been too hot to cook outside lately. Although not this campground, but the campground before, we had this guy.
Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie. We called him Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And he built a fire every morning and every night, and sometimes it burnt all day long when it was over 90 degrees every single day. We couldn't understand why he felt like he needed a fire. I didn't see him cooking on it.
Nope.
Um, he would go down in the woods and pick up wood and bring it to have a fire. I don't understand the need. How far are we from Hannibal?
About
I think it's
3 hours.
I think it's about 140 miles from Hannibal, where we're at right now. And then from Hannibal to you, which I can't remember exactly the mileage, but I think it was like an hour and a half drive. Still quietly listening, Victoria?
That's
have to
fine. Ask Ken and Carly what the check-in time is.
Yeah, what's your check-in time there at Wise Acres? That'd be a good thing to know. And do we need to reserve online? Been way too hot to cook outside and too windy, I bet. So even in the summertime, it's too windy there. I just don't know what to think about that area. Cousin Eddie going into that.
No.
That white trailer behind you. I know. Sabrina wants to go ahead camping. I'm sure she does. I wondered when I first jumped in on your live yesterday if you had her with you then, but it sounds like you just took the day off and needed some time just for Larry yesterday. So, and that's good. I'm glad that you do that. Camping experience, having a fire. Okay, but not in 90-degree weather. I just don't think so. Did you wake up? It's nice to have you here. It isn't camping without a campfire. Okay, but it has to be 70 degrees or less to have a campfire, in my opinion. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, Kevin told on you. He said you were sleeping earlier. Check-in time, dawn to dusk. Quiet after 8 p.m. Oh, no problem there. 26 watching, 13 thumbs up. So everybody, if you would, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. Wind here in the summer is like standing inside a huge hairdryer. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. You fell asleep waiting. Oh my gosh. I started at 7 o'clock, Dawn.
8, is it?
Oh, is it 8 there in Michigan? So yeah, I can see why then. You have campfires in Death Valley? Well, you're sturdier than me. That's all I got to say, because I would not be doing a fire. I was in New Mexico last month when I was there. Yeah, just windy. Done. We need a Dawn photo bomb. Except for generators, Ken? Yeah, hopefully. Well, I mean, we got some electric, so hopefully won't need it, but it's going to be 102 plus here starting Sunday. Not fun. Not fun at all. I'm hoping it's going to cool down some in the next couple of weeks. Because I'm seeing more 80s in the weather forecast than I'm seeing 90s now, which is really nice. So as we get towards the end of August, hopefully the weather will calm a little bit. We want to get off. Maybe we could just drive out there. Yeah. Well, that's an idea. Blanket, hello, and hugs. It's too hot for a blanket, Dawn. And we had the live entertainment in Death Valley, and it was 90 degrees at night. so we still had a fire. Well, you're just troopers. That's all I got to say. Too hot for me to be near a fire. We've had a fire in haven't had a fire in quite a few months now. I would think not. Dawn doesn't have a photo bomb, but she did get a cameo in the bed making video. Yeah, we, you missed it. We were talking about making my bed, Dawn, and Sue was talking about y'all need to see it. And Lucretia said, "Somebody please put up the link." And so Sue very obligingly did that. So you'll be a star on YouTube. Extreme heat warnings and more wildfire warnings. Yeah, and I've had a couple of extreme heat warnings from Jacksonville too. So they're getting it down there as well. Mid to upper 70s here, but humid. Pretty much. Well, looky there. Millie and James. Hi, guys. How are you? How's life in Oklahoma? I'm sure it's probably as hot there as it is anywhere else. It's really nice of you to drop in. Glad to see you. I hope you guys are doing good. Getting late and no food discussion? What's up? Well, I haven't eaten yet. It's almost 8 o'clock here. I've got a hamburger thawed out. I'm going to just cook my hamburger and have it with a salad and just eat kind of light tonight. Not going to have a bun or any bread or anything with it. Just a burger and a salad. Because it's summertime. I don't need all that full tummy feeling before bed. So that's what I'm having for dinner. What everybody else have for dinner? Seems like Carla wants to talk about food. What'd you have, Donna?
Canned ravioli.
Canned ravioli. That sounds like something Dawn would like to have. She likes her, is it SpaghettiOs?
Oh, really?
Or beefaroni. Maybe that's what it is. Beefaroni. Chef Boyardee. I used to love that stuff when I was a kid. My husband used to eat Spam. I never could stand that.
Nah.
Just can't do it. I do like sometimes I'll cheat and get like canned corned beef hash in a can. That's not too bad. I've bought recently. Can't even remember what store I found it at. Maybe Walmart. Um, some beef in a can that I'm gonna try. I'll let y'all know what it's like. Oh, you sold your fifth wheel and truck and bought a Class C yesterday. Very cool, very cool. So you guys gonna be out camping? That's nice. Would love to see you guys one day. Are you inviting your cousin Eddie?
No.
Saying hi to Bob and Sue. I've been streaming Master Chef.
So now we're going to be talking about risotto instead of rice. I don't know how to cook it, but...
What did I miss? Did I miss a comment about food? I missed a bunch.
Oh, treat.
I think I got behind. Treat instead of Spam. Chicken and rice. That's always good. I like chicken and rice. Homemade cinnamon rolls for tomorrow morning. Yum. Oh. Kevin's had some pizza. I need to get some pizza that's good.
Yeah.
We had pizza back in Metropolis, but it wasn't Yeah, chili dogs. Looks like Kevin had pizza. You like Spam, William? You would have got along good with my husband then. Look nice too, James. Saying hi to James and Millie. Spam lover. You love Spam too, Jennifer? Wow. I can't do it. It's I don't know. I can eat it fried better than I can just, slice it and make a sandwich with it. But it's still not my favorite thing to eat. I could eat fried bologna. How's that?
Yes.
Who likes fried bologna?
Yes.
Crab? Kevin wants crab. Henry's spoiled. Lobster chowder and fish tacos so good, and the view was amazing. I bet that view from your all's campground that Lou posted was amazing. That's beautiful. Saying hi to Millie and James. Love treat. It's the same as Spam. Chicken pot pies, homemade. Were they homemade, William? My kids love my homemade chicken pot pies. Really high Christian. Corned beef hash in a can is good with eggs over medium. Absolutely, absolutely. That video of the food that you guys had from for breakfast in the cafe there was really sad looking. It's so horrible to think that their food quality has gone down so much. It's very disturbing, quite honestly. Unless you saw in his class C, never used the black tank. No, it all went in a bag.
No, pea jug. He had or the pea jug. He had a pea jug.
Well, that's not.
That's not where he. Yeah.
I don't know where he puts the other solid waste, but
trash can.
In the trash can.
Yep.
Yeah, he would put the plastic bag over the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
To each his own. I love pot pies too. Treat, no, thank you. Agree. And cheese, yes. With biscuits, awesome. Does it come with PJ?
Pea jug, he called it PJ.
Oh, PJ. Oh, we had chili dogs. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I like chili dogs. Spam is awesome. You gotta love it, I guess. Biscuits and gravy. That's more my alley. I'm not even saying it, okay? But there it is. Kevin put it out there. Yeah, I don't care for it at all. Fried bologna, yes. Yeah, but you got to put the 4 little slices in it so it lays flat in the pan and browns all the way. But too salty. Yes, I agree. Love fried bologna. Not much of a bologna eater. I got a story about this. And in fact, I'm going to order a small little meat grinder that has a little suction bottom that I can put on my counter in my trailer. I grew up with ham salad being made with bologna. And I have to honestly tell you that that's my ham salad. And to me, it tastes better than if you made it with real ham. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it as ham salad.
What can you call it ham salad?
Well, it's got pork in it. Why not? Fried bologna's good. Got to cut a little wedge out. Yes. I just made slits in it. And then it would, lay flat and not curl up. Absolutely. Treat, no way. So what's different about treat than Spam?
I don't like Spam either.
I mean, I thought they were pretty much the same thing. There's Kevin's chili dog. Fried spam with breakfast. Haven't had it in years. What do you got here now? I don't know what that picture is. Maybe soup? Fried spaghetti on the Blackstone once. That was really good. That's interesting. I've never had fried spaghetti. But it's kind of a family dish. My mom used to make fried macaroni and eggs. Have you guys ever heard of anything like that?
Mm-mm.
It was a staple in our house. At least once every 2 weeks we had fried macaroni and eggs. So you cook your macaroni until it's, just barely done and let it drain and cool a little bit. And then you fry it in the pan to crisp it up. And then you scramble some eggs up and you pour it over there and you fry it all together. And it's really good. You'd be surprised. Fried bologna and cheese sandwich. Awesome. So, Melody, you asked. So now we're talking about food. Just had a small slice of cherry cheesecake left over from the other day. Yum. I love me some cheesecake. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes. I haven't had that forever. But man, I love it. I used to buy jars of chipped beef. I don't even know if you can find it anymore.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, my sister uses it in her cheese ball.
Does she?
Yeah.
And I love it. So that's how I made mine, was with just cream tipped beef on toast. It was really good. You think it's sold? Well, that went quick. Princess Cruise food quality has gone downhill for sure. From what I'm seeing, Kevin's having beer. Beer with your spam? Wiseacres has extra toilet bags, so don't bring it. Oh my gosh. Best biscuits and gravy in the world is at Silver Lake Cafe in June Lake Loop, California. Interesting. Well, if I'm ever there, I'll make sure and get biscuits and gravy. Up with SOS, always good in a pinch. Yes, absolutely. Like I said, I haven't had that probably for 30 years or more, but I love it. Chicken fried steak goes well with biscuits and gravy. My gosh. You know, I used to love chicken fried steak at Cracker Barrel when it was steak. But now they've got this really poor quality ground burger that they do it with. And it's just not the same. It doesn't taste good at all. Yeah, chicken fried steak is wonderful. Ways of hiding the truth about what we were eating. Isn't that the truth? Yes, always. My youngest brother never liked onions. And for the longest time, she'd have to cook without onions. And Mom loved putting onions in her food. And all of us liked it. But she couldn't do it. And Mark wouldn't eat it because he'd find them and taste them. So then she got smart as he got a little bit older. And she started chopping it really, really fine and adding it in there. And he never saw it like the food. And when he was older, she finally told him he'd been eating onion all along. Granddad loved liverwurst and cheese on Ritz crackers. Yeah, liverwurst is pretty good. Brown swagger, liverwurst, pretty much the same thing. Well, you see it every now and then. Oh, really? Worcestershire pub burger. I'm trying to figure out how many to buy. Our daughter found that McCormick seasoning they supposedly discontinued. So she found it on Amazon. Wow. That's interesting. Sounds like a good seasoning. Oh, I'll have to look for it. I want to have breakfast for dinner. I know. I love breakfast for dinner. That's one of the things we used to do just for a treat every now and then at home. It's very good to have breakfast for dinner. Did you get a hat with your hitch? Huh. Well, if not, you better go back and tell them they cheated you. Fried potatoes and onions. Absolutely. I'm telling you. I like fried potatoes with onions. Did we grow up in the same house? Potatoes must be crunchy.
Must.
We were talking about that not long ago. When I'm frying potatoes, I don't like anybody messing with my potatoes. Pancakes for dessert. That can be fun too. Crunchy potatoes for sure, Dawn. They got to be crunchy. They're just not good if they're just mush. You might as well just, boil them and mash them up. Mashed potatoes, shoestring beans, and biscuits. I'd eat that part of it, but the liver and onions.
Yeah.
I just don't like the taste or the texture of liver. I can't even. My husband used to like it, and he wanted me to cook it.
Oh,
I can cook it, but
house.
Yeah, it does. It makes the whole house smell. And I can't even stand putting a fork in the raw liver to put it in flour and flour it and stick it in the skillet. It's just the texture, the smell, the taste. I never could eat it. I can't eat actually any organ meat.
My mama would always tell me it doesn't taste as bad as it smells. And I said, you're right. It tastes worse than it smells.
It does. It does. It tastes worse.
Oh, my God.
And then so my grandma would fix liver and onions and boil just from a can spinach.
Ugh.
And I don't like that either. And that was our meal. The only saving grace was that we had mashed potatoes and gravy with it.
There we go.
So everything got smothered with mashed potatoes and gravy for me to even make it through the meal. Because in my household, you had to eat a helping of everything that was on the table, and you couldn't leave the table until your plate was clean. So those were some horrible nights when I had to sit and eat that crap for dinner. Oh, yeah, William, for sure. If you love it, it's great. I mean, a lot of people love liver. I'm just not one of them. Lambert's has good liver. I can't eat. Yeah, see, Dawn doesn't like it either. It's how you cook it. No, it's not. It just tastes bad. Just my opinion. Like I said, there's people that love it. My brothers all loved it. My dad liked it. My husband liked it. Maybe it's a guy food. I don't know. Chicken liver pate in the buffet. Oh, wow. They were trying to class it up evidently a little bit. I've never had that either. So, no, I don't like gizzards. I don't eat the hearts. I can't do organ meats. My aunt on my mother's side one time tried to trick me, and she had me taste some brains. And I immediately started gagging, and I said, what is this crap? And she finally told me, and I said, I can't do organ meats. They just don't, I just can't do it. Taste 2 bites of something. I didn't have to finish it if they didn't like it, but had to at least try 2 bites. 2 bites would have been too many for me. Whew. And I'm not a horribly picky eater, except for the fact no fish, no fungus, no seafood, no liver, no organ meats. Other than that, I like a lot of other foods. Only thing in the world that doesn't taste like chicken, for sure. Absolutely agree with that, Mobile Tech. Enjoyed Brian's sandwiches.
Brian. Brain sandwiches.
Oh, brain sandwiches. Yeah, no. Scrambled eggs with squirrel brains. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is like this conversation for me is like rice is for Dawn. Best way to cook liver is to cook it real well on both sides and throw it in the garbage. Along with the broccoli. That's the best comment I've seen all night. Oh, that's funny. Rather have razor blades shoved under my fingernails. Yes, I agree. Absolutely, Don. Oh my gosh. Fried chicken gizzards and livers makes me. My mom used to love them. She would eat all that stuff. But you know when you got 7 kids and 2 adults and 1 chicken, they don't go real far. So my mom would eat the neck and she'd eat the liver and she'd eat the gizzard and she'd eat the back of the chicken. Every now and then she'd get a wing. But that's what my mom ate so that everybody else could have meat from the chicken. So that's just the way it was. And we fixed 2 chickens every time we had chicken. Dad said grandma made. Okay, going on. I can't. I can't even talk about it. Starting to sound like my Princess Cruise cuisine. I agree, Dawn. I agree. Yeah, I'm not going there either. Oh, so my favorite breakfast would be. I like my eggs over easy. I like fried potatoes or hash brown casserole from Cracker Barrel. That's pretty darn good. Biscuits and gravy is always good, but I do love pancakes too. And I like the blueberry pancakes at Cracker Barrel. You hear me talking about Cracker Barrel because, see, then I don't have to fix the breakfast. But I love their breakfast. If you're going to go to Cracker Barrel, just have breakfast. That's the way to eat at Cracker Barrel. Can you cook a whole chicken in an Instant Pot? Well, sure you can. You just cut it up. I don't know that you could maybe bend the legs enough to get the chicken down in there if you had an 8 quart. I only have a 3 quart Instant Pot, so um, I wouldn't be able to fit a whole chicken in mine for sure. No, me either. Not going there. Ken probably has though. I bet you had him, right, Ken? Maybe even Henry. Don't go there. Your dad loved chicken necks, back.
Eating bonnet.
No,
No.
bonnet. That this part.
I guess. Yeah.
Wow. I've never heard
Ain't
of
no
anybody
grease
eating
or
it.
bacon in the world to make it taste any better.
Yeah,
I
no.
would imagine.
And I don't understand eating the feet. Cracker Barrel has a crunch on pancakes. Great. They do have a little bit of a crunch on them. A little bit. But they're pretty good. I will have to say my pancakes are better. But Cracker Barrels will do when I don't have to cook them. The buzzer was a little tough. Oh, that's funny, Don. Oh, maybe Scotty needs to show him how to marinate that buzzard. Anybody know why Michigan water smells so bad? It's gross. Probably a lot of dead seagulls in there. No feet, heart, or tongue either. Yeah, really. No, none of that cow's tongue. What was it? Sweetbreads.
Sweetbread.
My mom used to fix sweetbreads too, which I'm not sure what part of the cow that's from.
I think it's maybe testicles.
No, I don't think so. But I could be wrong.
Or is it intestines?
Sandwalking. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. Very good evening. We're having a disgusting talk about gross food items. They're making me sick here. Chicken beaks. Do you eat those? Really, Mobile Tech? You eat the beaks.
Organ meat. Sweetbreads is organ meat.
Yeah, but what organ? Is it kidneys? Is it the kidney? Or maybe the spleen? I don't know. Do cows have spleens? Look that up.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up.
No, you don't eat the beaks. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that part. Probably all the floaters from Detroit have seasoned the water.
It's
Oh.
either the thymus or the pancreas,
But,
typically from calf or lamb.
okay, so sweetbreads is either the thymus or the pancreas from a calf or a lamb. Well, I tried to change the subject. You did? What was, well, B-spec is in the house. Cool. You did try to change the subject. You know how it is when we get on food, and here's another one. Yeah, I can look at them in the jar, but that's as far as that's going either. I don't even like to eat cracklings. You know, I love a good pork chop. I love ribs. I love country style ribs. I love ham and I love bacon, and that's as far as that. And a roast. I'll eat a pork roast, but that's as far as it goes. It's because Chicago touches Lake Michigan. That's funny. That's hilarious. Deviled eggs is my favorite appetizer. Oh, who doesn't love some good deviled eggs? My son makes the strangest deviled eggs, though, and he'll make different flavorings of them. You know, some of them with jalapenos and he just puts all kinds of strange crap in them. I, I don't like them that way. I just want a good deviled egg. So, and very traditional.
Yeah,
very
but
traditional.
You mustard. You don't like mustard. Deviled eggs have to have mustard.
You have to have a smidge, just a little smidge, very little smidge.
Yeah.
And Miracle Whip, not mayonnaise. Now, I used to put pickle relish in them all the time, but um, anymore I just kind of drain some pickle juice into them and do that. But I like a little celery seed and some salt and pepper and a little dash of garlic, and that's about it. Anything that eyeballs look back at me. Yeah. Yes, that would get me. Stew meat instead of a roast, so it's easier and it gets real tender in my ninja. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I like to make stew with stew meat. When you can find some good lean stew meat, I'm kind of funny about it. Sometimes I'll just buy a roast and cook it and make my stew with that. I can't find the stew meat that I like, but I'm pretty picky when it comes to that stuff. No, Mobile Tech. No, we can't do that. The bugs we hear in the background have me checking it around a rig for what's making that sound. You hear them? All these cicadas. Yeah. Yeah, it's summer in Missouri. That's the way it is. But I get to see lightning bugs too. So, or what is it? Fireflies. Some people call them fireflies. But yeah, I miss that kind of stuff. And this grass that I'm sitting in right now is that real soft grass. You can take your shoes off and walk in. Love this grass. I'll miss this when I leave Missouri. Yeah, it's easy to eat too many deviled eggs. I usually just try to stop with two halves, just one whole egg, and make it. That's all I'm gonna eat. But I do like deviled eggs a lot. So Lightning bugs are here too. Sure they are. You're in the Midwest. That's how it goes. Well, guys, it's 8:20. I can't believe I've been sitting here talking quite so long. But we got into this food conversation once again. And I haven't eaten anything this evening, so he's back here. This is my travel vlog name. Sand walking. Okay, I'll have to check you out. Thank you very much for coming in tonight. I appreciate it. And I will check out your channel. Deviled eggs and martinis go well together. I've never actually had a martini, so I could never say. It's not one of the liquors that I think I would even like. Hannibal or bust.
Yep.
Next next live stream will be up there at Mark Twain Lake, so we'll see you there. And think, okay, yep. Don't forget the thumbs up for sure. Thank you, William. Good grass here too, but dogs poop too. Well, you just have to pick it up. Where that's the one thing I can say about this park. I haven't seen a lot of dog poop around, except for that one couple that we had across from us had a big dog, and of course, they let the dog just go out and poop, and they never bothered picking it up. I don't know why it is. Most often with big dogs, I mean, really, if you're going to have a big dog, you need to be responsible enough to clean up the crap. End of story. Going to have ham salad sandwiches. That sounds good. See, but I got to get my grinder to get me some bologna to make my ham salad. Bye, Sue. Thanks for coming. Thanks for moderating. Love you. All right, everybody. See you next Thursday, Mark Twain Lake. Y'all have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. Did you say you were in Missouri? Yes, we're at Truman Lake in Missouri right now. So it's on the western side of Missouri, south of Kansas City. Okay, guys, good night. Talk to you soon.